Your silence made
An Erios original.
That was filming while I said that?
No, I wasn't filming while you said that very offensive thing.
Hello and welcome to Web Crawlers, the podcast where we do a deep dive into some of our favorite unsolved mysteries. Each week we will introduce our topic, lay out our research and findings, reveal some conspiracy theories, and conclude with our own hypothesis. Who knows, we might even solve a case. I'm Allie Siegel.
And I'm Melissa Stetton.
Web Crawlers has a Patreon.
We do.
Which is incredible because if you're a member, we're recording this on video camera right now.
You can see Maria drinking water.
Yeah, gobble, gobble, well, gulp,
Gobble,
gulp.
gobble, gobble, gulp.
Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp. A gobble, gobble, a gulp, gulp. Yeah, sponsored by Arrowhead. So if you want to get access to rewards, bonus episodes, shout outs, merch discounts, and we just did a merch drop of a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes.
Go to patreon.com/webcrawlers. For $2 a month, as little as $2 a month, you could be a bimbo patron.
Or you could donate more if you're feeling generous.
Yes, I mean, ideally donate more than $2. Don't be a poor. Donate
If you
more
donate
than $2.
$5, you get a pin, a lapel pin.
Yeah, and those
of
are
a Yeti.
great.
Those are really
cool.
awesome.
For merch, go to webcrawlerspod.com or
Hothorse.horse.
if you're nasty. And really exciting news, Erios has a hotline.
Yes, they do. We do.
We've been receiving some
Amazing voicemail.
insane in the membrane.
A Pukwudgie called us.
A Pukwudgie called us.
We're going to play that message on our mini episode on Friday.
There's one generous man who has called several times and left us voicemails.
Yeah.
Very exciting for us. If you want to call, the number is 626-604-6262.
And that's 5 6s.
That's 5 6s we've discussed.
We gotta find a jingle.
Yeah. 626-604-6262.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You put a
we
little
didn't even practice
You
that.
put a little piano behind that, Melissa.
Yeah. That was actually gorgeous, and we just did it in sync out of nowhere. We're going to start playing your messages on Friday mini episodes, so please leave them.
Leave 'em.
We love them. Melissa, who are our patrons?
We've got Amanda I.
Wow.
Megan D.
Wow.
Stephanie G.
Amazing.
And Kristen T.
Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate
Welcome.
it. Should we get into our story?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So last fall, the Idaho police started looking into the mysterious disappearance of two children, 17-year-old Tylee Ryan and 7-year-old Joshua J.J. Valo.
Uh-oh.
They haven't been seen since last September, and the case has become increasingly odd. It involves multiple mysterious deaths, doomsday cults, and Hawaii.
Aloha.
Let's get into
it.
Okay, so in November 2019, the Idaho police went to Lori Vallow and her new husband, Chad Daybell's house for a welfare check on Lori's son, JJ, and daughter, Tylee. So the children had been reported missing by their grandparents. They said that the last contact they had with them was in August, and it was an odd FaceTime exchange where they said that the kids sounded coached. So JJ said hello, and then he looked off camera like he was reading something. And then he said, okay, gotta go, bye.
It's very Marina Joyce of him.
Yes. So JJ was also a special needs kid, so the grandparents were extremely worried about him. And when the police arrived to their house, Lori's brother, Alex, answered. He told the police that the children had moved to Louisiana to live with their grandparents, but the police said that those grandparents were the ones who called about them missing.
Shady fact number 1.
So they're definitely not there.
Or number 2, I guess.
Shady fact number 2. So the police were very suspicious at this point, so they got a search warrant and they came back the next day, but Lori and Chad had vanished.
Oh, shit.
And they packed up all their stuff. So the police gave Lori a court-ordered deadline to bring the children to the police officers, but Lori, of course, ignored it, and she and Chad fled to Hawaii.
Oh, God.
And then the Rexburg, Idaho police said, "We strongly believe that Joshua and Tylee's lives are in danger."
Fuck.
Yeah. So then the police started looking into Lori and Chad, and that's when things got very bizarre.
Yes.
Okay, so Lori, she got married to her fourth husband, Charles Valo, in 2016.
That's a lot of husbands.
Yes, she currently has 5 husbands.
Jesus.
They were Mormons, and Lori's 17-year-old daughter, Tylee, was from a previous marriage, I believe her third marriage. And then Lori and Charles, they adopted JJ from a family friend, or it was actually Charles's sister's grandson, somehow related to Charles,
Okay.
and they couldn't take care of JJ. So Lori and Charles were like, yeah, we'll take care of him.
Okay.
He's autistic. And then the family then moved to Hawaii. JJ got a service dog, and they were going to Mormon church, and they were just living a great life in Kauai.
Where Maria and I have both vacationed.
That's correct.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah. Lori's brother, Alex, was a strange guy. Lori's friends said they always got a weird vibe from him, and he was extremely loyal to Lori. He bragged about trying to kill Lori's third husband, Joe.
Yeah.
He also admitted in court that he assaulted Joe. Years later, Joe died of a heart attack, which is an important note to remember.
Keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. Write it down somewhere.
Write it down.
In 2018, Lori and Charles and the kids moved back to Arizona. In February 2019, Lori's friend April got a call from Lori. She said that she had left Charles and she just landed in Kauai and wanted to know if she could stay with her. She brought her daughter Tylee with her, and April said she seemed very off and like manic. She said Charles was cheating on her, and she even sabotaged his business trip by canceling his flight and going to the airport to take his car.
That's crazy behavior.
It's not, it ain't right.
No.
Charles said she had taken $35,000 from his bank account, and she started talking about how she was a god and a translated being who cannot taste death.
I mean, same.
I'm not joking. Those two things have run through my mind before.
No. Are you okay?
I mean, unclear. And needed to save people from the second coming of Christ on July 22nd, 2020. That hasn't run through my mind before.
No.
Charles filed for divorce, as he should. April said that Lori was talking about Chad Daybell and his Doomsday podcast network a lot. And this was called the Preparing a People podcast network.
Runs right off the tongue.
Yeah. Like, shouldn't it be like Preparing the People podcast network? Like, it's the people that's weird.
Preparing the people. Should be the.
It should be the.
Yeah, it should be
I mean,
the.
I get it, but.
Yeah, I get it.
A network of podcasts dedicated to helping physically and spiritually prepare a people for the second coming of Jesus Christ.
But on the website, preparingapeople.com, all of their episodes have been wiped.
Yeah, and we'll talk about later. The website has like a very ominous cease and desist slash like letter on it. Lori told April that Charles was already dead and that there was a demon living inside of him.
Just like Maria.
Yeah. There's a lot of overlap here.
Yeah,
to
weird.
be honest.
A lot of synchronicity.
Hawaii, me thinking I'm a god, a demon living inside a podcaster.
This is weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then she said he was still alive, but she was going to receive a phone call any day now that he was dead. So she's like prophesizing the future.
Yeah, weird.
Lori told Charles that she was going to murder him and that angels would dispose of his body.
Yeah. She was saying all this crazy stuff to Charles.
Yeah.
He was like, what is happening?
He's like, I'm just trying to divorce you, bitch.
Yeah. So then in July 2019, Lori's brother, Alex Cox, shot and killed Charles.
Fuck, Alex.
So Lori arrived to the crime scene right after it happened, and she seemed totally unfazed.
Well, Alex must have told her he was going to do it.
Yeah, of course. And she was joking about how the neighbors are going to think she's weird because they just moved. They're like, yeah, we just moved in 3 weeks ago. Like, haha, like laughing. There's video of this.
Oy vey, Lori.
Yeah, there's footage of this from the police's cameras. So Alex claims that he shot Charles in self-defense. And the cops interviewed Lori and Alex and their daughter Tylee, and they were all not sad at all. Like, they were even in a good mood, like joking with the police officers.
Oh, Jesus.
And later that day, after her husband died, Lori had a pool party. She had a pool party.
I know. Who has pool parties anymore?
No, I would love it. I would have pool parties all the time if I could.
Would you go swimming and be like in a bathing suit and stuff?
Just normally, or you mean after my husband died?
If you had a pool party, just normally.
Yeah, if I had a pool and I was having parties, yes, I would be into it.
Oh.
I wouldn't just be like I get it. Melissa has a pool and she's thinking to herself right now, you wouldn't, Maria, you wouldn't. Well, you know what? Maybe I would.
Like if I get an invite to a pool party, I'm not going to be the person in the bathing suit in the pool.
No, never. If
Okay,
it's at
no.
my house, yes.
Yeah, if
Okay,
it's at
there
my
you
own
go.
For
house.
some reason, it feels okay because I'm like, I have my clothes, I have
Right.
everything. But if I'm going to a pool party,
It's a lot.
there's no way.
Yeah, I'm not going to be in the pool.
Because I don't know who's going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do more like backyard barbecues with swimming,
Yes.
Yes, where there's an option
Yeah.
to swim.
but it's more about the food.
Yes.
yeah.
But if my husband died, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, well, unless you're Lori Vallow,
Unless you're Lori Vallow.
this evil bitch. Okay, so the next day, Lori texted Charles's sons, because he had 2 sons from another marriage, to tell them their dad died. The text was, "Hi, boys. I have very sad news. Your dad passed away yesterday. I'm working on making arrangements, and I'll keep you informed with what's going on. I'm still not sure how to handle things. Just want you to know that I love you, and so did your dad!" And then a heart emoji.
You do not use a heart emoji when letting someone know your dad died.
You don't text them.
You also don't text
like,
it.
BTW, your dad died.
With
heart.
an exclamation point saying, by the way, your dad
Yes.
loved you and so do I.
Yeah.
Or whatever he said.
He didn't pass away. He was
He was
murdered.
straight up murdered.
Okay.
Okay. So 2 months later, in August 2019, Lori, her 2 children, and then her brother Alex, they moved to Rexburg, Idaho, so she could be closer to this Chad Daybell guy who she was obsessed with, apparently. So Chad, he's an author of apocalyptic Mormon novels that he self-publishes.
Oh, boy.
He's part of that Doomsday Preparing a People podcast network, and he's also a former gravedigger.
That's so freaky.
And he's married with 5 kids.
Oof.
So Lori actually met Chad in late 2018 when she attended one of Chad's Doomsday Prepper events. And so that's when she started really getting into Chad's podcast and the network of all the Doomsday people. And then she started her own podcast on the network called Time to Warrior Up with a woman named Melanie Gibb. Their first episode was December 2018.
Doomsday preppers are wild to me.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so here's the podcast description. Time to Warrior Up is a nationwide movement to become all that we were destined to become in a shifting world that needs great leaders. I got it.
Okay.
Of course, what would warriors be without great women of faith and courage? That is why Melanie Gibb and Lori Vallow had the idea to do this podcast, featuring powerful women, mothers, youth and mentors to encourage others along the pathway toward a hopeful future. They will include many unique guests who will inspire all of us to aspire to the higher within. Each of us were born for greatness. Now we have the hows of implementing the creeds, tools, steps, and processors of the warrior ethos. We are marching towards victory together. Honestly,
Okay.
that sounds like Erios.
Yeah, that's kind of our mission statement.
Yeah.
Swap around a few words.
Yeah, that's Erios. Back in Arizona, Lori had a niece, Melanie, who also started following Chad Daybell's teachings. This feels a little more religious than Doomsday.
Yeah, they're all Mormons.
Yeah, this isn't
it's-
like I want to buy a lot of beans and put them in my basement. This is like,
Yeah, it's like more Mormon / Doomsday, with
Yeah.
a little bit of Doomsday sprinkled in.
yes. Melanie left her husband to move to Idaho to be with Lori and her kids. Soon after, Melanie's husband called the police to say he had just been shot at in his car while pulling in his driveway. I mean, that was definitely Alex, right? Okay, sorry. He thought it was a paintball gun, but realized it was a real gun with a silencer.
Yeah, he's like, I heard these like whooshes going by me, and I was like, oh, who's shooting it with a paintball gun? And then he found like the bullet casings, and his window shattered.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
His car window was shattered. He told the police that his wife, Melanie, had left to go be with Lori and was super into all this doomsday prepper stuff. And that Lori's husband had just been shot and killed. And he said the shooter was in a green Jeep with Texas plates, which he recognized as being Charles Vallow's Jeep, who's dead.
Yes.
He also said he thought it was Alex, Lori's brother, driving the Jeep. It adds up.
Chances are.
Yeah. Shortly after the shooting, Alex and Melanie were spotted outside Lori's house in Arizona. Oh my God, are they shacked up now? Dumping children's toys, furniture, and clothes on the curb with a sign that said free.
There's a picture of this online of just all the kids' belongings on the curb.
That's not a good sign.
No.
Then Alex and Melanie drove the Jeep to Rexburg, Idaho to join Lori.
Okay, so right after that, on October 9th.
I touched, Allie and I touched
We
toes.
touched Tootsies.
Oh, I don't know what's going on underneath this table. Okay, so on October 9th, Chad Daybell, the doomsday guy, his wife, Tammy Daybell, posted this on Facebook.
Yeah, Chad's married at this point.
Chad's married with 5 kids.
Yeah.
He's been married for like 30 years. So Tammy posted on Facebook, something really weird just happened. A guy wearing a ski mask was suddenly standing by the back of my car with a paintball gun. He shot at me several times.
Alex needs to get a new hobby.
Yeah. So obviously it was most likely Alex.
Right.
I'm sure. So 10 days later on October 19th, Chad's wife Tammy died in her sleep
Oh my God.
of natural causes.
Quote unquote natural
Yeah,
causes.
according to her obituary. She was a healthy 49-year-old.
Oh God.
Chad said, he's told the news, he's like, yeah, she went to bed coughing a little, and then she just died in her sleep.
No, I don't buy it.
Yeah. So then 2 weeks after Chad buried his dead wife, he got married to Lori on the beach in Kauai.
That ain't right.
And they spent like weeks there. They had a lovely honeymoon.
What beach? And maybe if it was at the Princeville, I can imagine it.
the Princeville adds up into this. The Princeville is mentioned.
Oh, I wonder.
Okay, because
I'm
that
sure you
would
could
drive
probably
anyone
Mad.
to go
No,
a little.
It was the Princeville that drove them to kill, I think.
Yeah.
Does it
they're-
really?
At
Is
one
that
point, they're captured at Princeville.
shut?
Spoiler alert.
When was this?
Princeville?
Now.
This is October 2019.
Okay, that's when I went.
Wait.
Oh my God.
I was there October 2019.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Have you looked? Okay, Google
gotta-
their faces. What if you've seen them?
I'm sure we
Okay,
could find
wait,
out.
what day. I'll tell you what days I was in at the Princeville. Okay, I'm going to tell you that.
I'm
right
sure
now.
you could find out where exactly in Kauai they were.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I was.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Maria?
Maria, what have you done this time, Maria?
Okay, I was at the Princeville
Chad, Lori.
at the 25th and the 26th, and then I left the 27th, even though I was supposed to stay there. What days were they there?
They were in the Kauai. I don't know.
Because they go back and forth.
They go back and forth. I'm
So
sure
I was there
it's-
I was in Maui. I was in Maui starting the 22nd, and then I was in Kauai on the 25th.
Okay, well, October 9th, they're in... Well, if October 9th, they're there, and then they have like a 2-week honeymoon,
Well, no, October 19th.
October 19th, and then they have a 2-week honeymoon, then they're there.
Well, 10 days, because October 19th, Tammy died, and then 2 weeks after that. So it probably was, it might have been the end of October, beginning November.
So we must have just missed each other.
But they're probably there in the interim, right?
Oh, maybe. They've been in Hawaii for at least a month and gated $1 million community. Okay, so they went there.
I don't know. I
went
feel like we
there.
were probably ships passing in the night.
Will you Google their
mid-
faces and just see
Lori
They've been in Hawaii
Vallow. What's her
since
name?
mid-December.
Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell?
This article says mid-December.
Oh my god!
But I think they went
No,
there right
Marie.
after they. You sat next to them at the Princeville buffet.
Oh my god! These were our hotel buddies. These were we went everywhere
vacation
together.
friends.
Yeah,
I'm
These
sure they
two,
were
They
there.
were so sweet.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember them, but I wonder if there's any like footage of them.
There's a lot of footage of
Oh my
them
god,
in
check
Hawaii.
your iPhone and see if maybe.
Oh my god,
there's
they're in the
pictures
background.
of
Oh
me.
my god, it's just Craig smiling.
And then it's
What if they were in my TripAdvisor review? My pictures I put in. Like if you zoom in.
Yeah, you got to go back. We got to see the footage.
Oh
If
my
that's
god.
true, this will be Webcrawler's first big break.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll finally make
We
some
got
sort of
yeah,
list.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
That's
know what
crazy
it would be
though.
breaking, but it would just be.
That's crazy that we were there maybe at the same time.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, because you were just there.
Yeah, when was I there?
You were there before you were there like a month or so before I was there.
Wait, but you just went there again.
No, I went to the Big Island.
Oh, okay. Oh boy,
This is crazy.
I can't believe you hung out with Chad and Lori.
I was there in September.
Okay.
Okay, can I just someone in Russia just logged into my Spotify. And then the other night, someone in
So
New
that
York.
happened to me too.
Yeah, and then in New York, someone got into my Snapchat. And
Someone
then,
got into my Snapchat yesterday too.
Yes, okay, yesterday.
Yeah.
And then someone in Texas got into my Facebook. And I'm like, what are you people doing?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I can't even
Don't look at me.
Yeah,
I don't
Spotify,
care enough.
like twice I've had to change the password. Snapchat I don't even use anymore. I'm like,
Snapchat
fucking
I don't
who
use, and I'm
cares?
like, go have
Here.
fun. I've
Yeah.
never used it for anything weird.
Yeah.
So like, go have a heyday. Like
Yeah.
I just used it for the filters.
It's weird how it goes in waves.
Yeah, and then Facebook, I don't even know the password. So I'm like,
Tell me.
yeah, literally, I'm like, let me know what it is. And also, it's my college email address.
Oh,
so I'm like, I
God.
don't even know how to get in, and my college email address is expired
Yeah.
by now. So I'm just like, go
Who
have
even
at
cares?
it. Yeah, it's just so weird. I keep getting these emails every day. Like, stop hacking into
Stop
things.
hacking.
There's nothing interesting you'll
Yeah,
find, and like
nothing.
also just go for it. Like I don't
Yeah, who cares?
give a shit.
Okay, so
Sorry, continue.
they're
What went
so
on
they're on
there?
Kauai, hanging out with Marie at the Princeville. Okay, so that brings us to November when the police did a welfare check on the kids, and they found that Lori and Chad took all their belongings and fled to Hawaii. Okay, so that raised a huge red flag for the police, and they actually exhumed Tammy's remains.
Oh my god.
But the test results have, as of the February 22nd, the test results have not come out yet.
That's crazy that they didn't run like a full autopsy.
well,
when...
Chad was against it.
Oh.
Like he was kind of like, yeah, well, it's okay. We don't need to do an autopsy. Like we don't want to like extend this, or we just want to get this over with.
They could probably also do like religious things, like
Yeah.
it's against our religion.
Yeah. And then Lori also tried to sell JJ's service dog. She put an
no.
ad out, which is like, you don't sell a kid's dog
Unless the kid is.
Yeah. And she also said Tylee, her 17-year-old daughter, was at college at BYU, but she wasn't enrolled there.
Oh.
And so some people said that Chad told them that Lori didn't have any children, and her daughter Tylee died years ago. Like Chad was saying, like, Lori, she's an empty nester. Like her kids, she doesn't have any kids anymore.
Oh my god, Shady O'Grady.
Yeah. So Shady O'Gravy. Okay. So while the police were investigating Charles and Tammy's deaths, they found out that Charles, who Lori's fourth husband, had $1 million life insurance policy in Lori's name, but right before he died, he changed the policy to his sister's name. Probably because he thought like some shady stuff was going around.
Yeah.
And so Lori actually contacted the insurance company after Charles died and was not aware that Charles took her off the policy. So she was pissed. She's like, what the fuck? My name was on the policy.
Oh, so if Chad died, Lori would have received $1 million.
Charles.
If Charles died, Lori would have received $1 million.
Yes.
But last minute,
Without telling Lori, Charles
Charles
switched
changed it. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And then Chad Daybell, he received $430,000 from Tammy's life insurance.
Shady.
Yeah. And so in December, the police were hot on Alex's trail, Lori's brother, and they started to link him to these deaths, to Charles, who else did he kill? Oh, to the shooting.
Charles.
Trying to shoot Tammy with a paintball, or supposed paintball gun. And then Alex suddenly collapsed in his home and died.
I think that Chad killed
Chad
Alex
Daybell.
because he didn't want to trace back to himself and Lori.
Yes. So the autopsy results of Alex's death still have yet to come out. So that's 4 deaths so far. We have Joe, who's Lori's third husband and Tylee's dad.
Oh, yeah, who Alex killed.
He died from a heart attack.
Right, allegedly.
So that could be the only one that's natural, but
Alex
still
had,
suspicious.
Hadn't Alex been threatening him and
Alex
stuff?
had been threatening Joe.
Yeah.
So that's fishy.
We were not there at the same time because it says that they got married in Kauai on November 5th.
Oh, okay. So you just missed them.
And then it says they've been living there
Since then?
since December.
Well, wait. Hold
Oh,
on.
okay.
I think I was there then.
But you weren't in Kauai.
Yeah, I was. I think I was in Kauai in November.
In November?
No, you weren't.
Oh, no, I was in September.
We know where you were more than you know where you... No, Allie, you were not there. We know. Okay. So 4 deaths. So we have Joe, Lori's third husband, who Alex most likely killed. Then we have Alex, Lori's brother, who just collapsed. Charles, Lori's 4th husband, who Alex said he shot in self-defense, which we all know that's
Right.
right. And then Tammy, Chad's ex. And the kids are still missing.
This is nuts.
So there's all these people. It's crazy.
Okay, so finally the police locate them. Yeah. On January 25th, the police locate Lori and Chad driving near Kauai Beach Resort, which is where I stayed.
Kauai Beach Resort?
Yes.
Oh my God.
In September when I was there.
But I thought you were there in November.
No, Melissa, you're going to confuse her.
Stop confusing my pea brain. Where
It's
am
all getting
I?
all scrambled.
My brains are scrambled.
Okay, and the Kauai Beach Resort was the place that where something was in the pool.
Yeah, the pool.
Oh, the pictures.
Okay, but it was
Oh my God, was that what was in the pool? Was that a dead body?
No, I think someone had diarrhea in the pool. Because one day the pool was entirely roped off for like a whole day. Yeah. They call that a code brown. Someone who worked in the hotel told me it's a code brown. Okay, police searched their car but found no trace of the children and served Lori with a court order demanding that she bring the children to the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare by January 30 or face legal action. If she missed the deadline, she could be held in contempt of court. Guys, she never brought the kids to the police department.
She was like, I don't care about this court order. What are they going to do to me? Arrest me?
But then there's some storage unit footage.
Yes.
Which is crazy. On February 4th, 10 days before Valentine's Day, an Idaho storage company released security footage showing Lori visiting a storage unit in October and November multiple times, carrying heavy things into the unit. Sometimes it would be with a man presumed to be her brother Alex. Some days she would take things out of the storage unit and put them in the back of her truck. She left behind items that reportedly belonged to her 2 children. The belongings included photographs, clothing, bicycles, and blankets. Lori's credit card was declined in January, which is what prompted the storage company to notify police. On October 28th, the footage shows 2 men moving a child's bicycle into the unit and removing more heavy things. It was Alex and Chad.
Yeah, like there's footage of this online, and you can see who is maybe Alex, like dragging something in there, and you can tell it's heavy. You can tell it's really heavy because he's like a big dude, and he's
Like a body heavy?
Yeah. Someone said on Twitter, it was like you can see the leg dangling. But I looked, I couldn't really make out anything. But they would take it in there, but then they took it out. And so then on Dateline, episode on this, they went to the storage unit and there was nothing heavy in there.
Oh.
So
they must have, so maybe they put it in and then took it out.
Yeah.
They put it in for a day and then took it out and buried it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tylee's cell phone was then found. On February 10th, CBS News reported that Idaho police had recently found Tylee's cell phone with Lori and Chad, and that had been used after the 17-year-old's disappearance. In October, a month after Tylee disappeared, 2 small Venmo payments were made from Tylee's phone to a family member. We should look at their Venmos.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're public.
Also, on October 25th, a text was allegedly sent from the phone to a concerned friend. It said, "Hi, miss you guys too. Love ya." According to the report, the friend found the text to be suspicious.
Yeah, the friend was like, this is not her normal way of
how
texting.
she talks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on Thursday, we already really talked about this. Actually, no, we didn't talk about this because this is just now.
Yeah.
This was this Thursday.
Yeah.
On Thursday, the Kauai police said that they arrested Lori in Princeville, and that she's going to attend a hearing on the island immediately.
Yeah.
And perhaps be extradited to Idaho. Chad was not arrested.
Yeah, he still has not been arrested.
Yeah. And then in court on Friday, which is yesterday, a judge set bail for $5 million and set another hearing for March 2nd for her extradition.
Yeah, so she's going to be
sent back to Idaho to be tried.
Yeah, held until March 2nd.
Yeah. So Chad attended both of Lori's court hearings.
Yeah, there's like pictures of him just sitting there like in
like,
his suit
like
just
we're
watching.
fucked.
Yeah.
And then we went on Chad's website, and some of his novels are
He's written
like,
a lot of books.
Yeah, like Living on the Edge of Heaven, The Great Gathering, Standing in Holy Places. But I mean, we're going to discuss this later, but this seems like a good place to do it now. If you go to like the Amazon reviews, they're so funny. Like it's all 1-star reviews, and it's like, hypocrite. It seems like this guy just killed his children. They and him are missing. I guess he's closer to hell than heaven.
Wow, zinger.
Right? Then another 1-star review. Where are his kids? There are 2 children missing, and several adults, spouses, and siblings are dead. Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow need to show that the children are safe and answer questions about the death and the disappearance of Tylee and JJ. Another 1-star review. Hard pass. Can't grasp my head around the hypocrisy of the book that is supposed to be faith-based and a writer who is now culpable in the death of his wife and the disappearance of children. No. That sounds like something that sounds like a Maria review.
Yeah, he has so many books, and it's his publishing company.
Well, I was gonna say he self-publishes, so you can just like do anything you want.
You can
when
do
you
whatever
self-publish.
you want.
Yeah, I've like self-published a book on iTunes and like sold it for $1 just because I got bored one day. So that's what we know so far about everything that's going on. We have some theories. Melissa, what do you think is going on?
Well, I mean, I think the most widely agreed upon theory is that Lori killed Tylee and JJ.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, because Lori called JJ's school on September 23rd to inform them that JJ would no longer be attending the school and she was homeschooling him. But she never requested any like educational records. So that's a red flag. And then putting all the toys out on the curb and saying free.
Yeah, and then
moving stuff to the storage unit.
And then Chad saying that Lori's kids are dead.
Yeah.
Or in college.
Yeah.
Like there's a million clues that point towards these kids are no longer in existence.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so that would make sense.
Lori has another son, Colby Ryan, from a second marriage.
I found her Venmo.
Who's Tylee's?
Lori Vallow's.
What is on it?
A lot of stuff to Colby Ryan.
Oh, really? What
Yeah.
are the dates?
Okay, the last one is medicine on June 13th, 2019. A lot of them just say love you. Love you.
You can't see the amounts, right?
No. One of them says Riley with a kiss
Riley.
face. Love you, love you. Car battery.
What was the most recent one? June?
June 13th, 2019. Medicine with a heart.
Huh.
That's strange.
Did you find Tylee's?
Let me look.
Is Tylee
Ryan.
Ryan? Okay, because I was like, I don't see Tylee Vallow.
Tylee.
Yeah. Tylee Ryan paid Colby Ryan on October 16th, 2019.
That's the last Venmo they're talking about.
It's just a heart.
And then, and then Tylee Ryan also paid Colby Ryan on October 10th saying, "We love you."
Wait,
What?
So who? She's the daughter.
She's
Tylee?
the daughter of Lori.
So why is everyone always paying people in this family saying we love you? Like
I don't
every
know.
single transaction is like, love you.
I don't know.
Something's going on with who's Kimberly Brogan?
Who's Venmoing her?
Kimberly Brogan is liking all of
liking all of the Venmo things.
Yeah, and she looks like maybe she's related to someone. Kimberly Brogan.
Kimberly Brogan.
What was the brother's name?
Colby Ryan.
That was the brother.
No, Alex
Is Lori's son. Lori's son, Colby Ryan, and Tylee. are
the
brother and
brother is
sister.
Alex.
Lori's brother is Alex. Lori's son is Colby Ryan.
Alex Cox.
Alex Cox is Lori's brother, who presumably killed those people, and he also died. Is he on Venmo?
There's a lot of Alex Coxes.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm just wondering who this Kimberly Brogan is.
I mean, is it just a random person liking the Venmos, or is it someone...
I don't
Who
think
likes
so.
Venmos?
I do sometimes.
You do?
Yeah.
Allie, why?
I've never... Oh, boy.
Like when I see like one of my friends Venmo'd someone for like yummy dinner, I like it because I think
Ew.
it's funny.
That seems like stalking to me. Like, why? Oh, my God. I can't find a
What's his
Kimberly Brogan.
Okay, so wait, Tylee Ryan paid Colby Ryan on June 16, 2019 saying Happy First Father's Day.
Oh, okay. That makes sense because he has kids.
And he supposedly killed her?
No, Alex Cox is Lori's brother.
Can you just break it down like simple for me? Because there's a lot of names here.
Lori Vallow.
Uh-huh.
She's the mother, the main person in here.
Yes.
Her brother, Alex Cox,
Yes.
is the one who probably shot...
He was the one with the paintball gun all the time.
Well, it was a real gun with a silencer.
Okay.
He killed Charles, said it was self-defense.
And that was her other husband.
That was her fourth husband.
Okay.
And then Alex himself died.
Mm-hmm.
He died in December, mysteriously died in December.
Okay.
And then Lori's son, Lori has 3 kids,
Uh-huh.
Tylee and JJ, who are currently missing. Tylee's like 17, JJ's like 10, I think.
Uh-huh.
And then Colby is her other son, who's in his 20s, I believe. And he's still alive. And he's put out videos. It's like, I don't talk to my mother anymore. Like,
really?
I'm done with this. She's crazy. So he thinks that like the mother is.
And then who's Chad?
Chad Daybell is who Lori is currently with. This is her 5th husband. Chad Daybell is the author of, he self-publishes all these books. He does podcasts. His wife Tammy died mysteriously as well. She died in her sleep.
Tammy Daybell?
Yes, that's Tammy Daybell, who died in her sleep.
Chad
And they
doesn't.
exhumed her body, and they're still running tests.
And JJ.
JJ's I think he's 9 or 10 years old. He's currently missing. He's the adopted son of Lori. A lot of characters. It's hard to follow.
How old is Tylee?
Tylee, I think, is 17. So that's why they're more, I mean, they're very concerned about JJ because he's autistic, and Tylee, you know, she's 17, so she can, you know, kind of take care of herself, but neither of them have been heard.
Right.
But that last Venmo from Tylee was, late October?
Yeah.
But she hasn't been seen, I believe, since September.
Well, you guys may be getting to this.
What?
Yeah, go for it.
That a woman believes she saw Tylee in late December.
Oh, yeah, I read that.
Either it was her or her twin, says this
Okay.
woman.
Okay. Where, in Idaho?
In Nashville at a concert.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah, when people like eyewitness things of people.
Is this JJ?
I don't know. Where's that picture from?
Venmo?
It might be.
Let's see. JJ Ryan. It's JJ Ryan. It's Ryan. Is his last name?
It might be. It's JJ Valo, I believe. JJ. It's Joshua JJ Valo.
Oh yeah, that's not him.
Also, what else do we have?
Another thing we had talked about is that maybe the kids are in some sort of weird Mormon doomsday cult.
Yeah, they could be. They could have put them somewhere.
Yeah, and they're just not allowed to speak or do anything.
I think that's a good possibility.
On the Preparing a People website, it says, we do not share any of Chad Daybell's or Lori Vallow's belief if they are contrary to Christian principles of honesty, integrity, and truth, or if they do not align with the doctrines of the Church of Jesus Christ or the Latter-day Saints. We formally are notifying all media and individuals to cease and desist from mentioning the Preparing a People event brand or our media company in any negative connection with Chad or Lori Daybell or their case.
Oops.
Yeah, so we are portraying them in a positive light.
Oh, why? What happened? Sorry, I was reading.
Okay.
This is all allegedly.
This is all allegedly.
Oh, yeah. No, of course.
They posted a cease and desist on their website.
Oh,
We
yeah.
formally are notifying all media and individuals to cease and desist from mentioning the Preparing a People event or brand or our media company in any negative connection with Chad or Lori Daybell or their case. We care about their children and all the families affected by the ongoing circumstances of the legal investigation. We ask for this respect as well for all our many other clients. Preparing a People events are always public, held in civic venues, and the podcasts are always free to the public. Christ is King. As always, we will praise him in any storm.
We're not saying anything negative about that network. It's just, I'm sure they're fine, lovely people. It's just that
also,
Chad and Lori had shows on there. They didn't know that they were gonna turn out to murder their children.
Allegedly.
A couple rotten apples don't spoil the bunch.
Yeah, like when Allie and I get excommunicated from the Erios network. Like, it's not Erios' fault.
It's not Erios' fault. It's us.
Saying
it's
all
bad.
these offensive things.
Yeah.
And getting sued.
Another thing that's weird is if you go on Chad's website, it legit has his email address on it.
Yeah, chad.daybell@gmail.
Really?
Yeah, so like, do we email him?
And
also, like, what do we even ask?
That's up.
You up?
Yo, where are those kids at?
Yeah, it's like, what do we even say? Yeah, man. So this case is like live now.
It's live. It's happening.
Breaking every day. We can do mini updates.
Yeah, we'll do some updates.
I mean, this is crazy, though.
Like, I've tried to find the podcasts that Lori has been doing the past year. I can't find them anywhere.
Oh, Lori's still, like, they're
Up until
present?
December, they were doing podcasts on that network, but they have taken them down. I've
Yeah.
gone everywhere. If someone can find them somewhere, please send them to us. But
I'm sure that the
I would love to listen
people,
to
whatever, scrub that
Yeah.
stuff.
Chad's friend has a podcast. Just a woman named Julie Rowe, who's like big in the doomsday world.
Well, everyone's friend has a podcast.
And it's like a video podcast where she's like in her car talking to someone about how great Chad Daybell is and how he's like misunderstood. It's like, why don't you wait until
Yeah.
the facts come out?
Oh my God. If you look up Chad Daybell, one of the things is like Chad Daybell Prophet.
Yeah, he was like a popular speaker. He would go to all these events and talk about preparing for doomsday.
I Know
Schlepping
the
his-
Modern Prophets by Chad Daybell.
Oh, there was a movie that was being made out of one of his books.
What?
But I read somewhere where the lead actress, or they shut down the production.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I found all of the kids, all of Chad Daybell and Tammy's kids on Facebook.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What was that all about? What happened there?
They were just going on living their lives like nothing really happened. They didn't really post much, but they have 5 kids. And,
So why is Colby Ryan's last name Ryan if he was
Because-
the son of William LaGioia.
Who's William LaGioia?
That's Lori Daybell's second husband.
Because I believe it was the third husband, Joe Ryan.
But they were only married for 3 years.
I think Joe ended up adopting the kids from the previous marriage. Because it's Tylee Ryan and Colby Ryan. And the guy named Joe Ryan was the husband who died. I think they just changed their last names.
And JJ is adopted.
JJ is adopted. He is Charles Valo, her fourth husband. It was his sister's grandchild.
Got it.
Who they were not able to take care of.
Talk about family dynamics.
It's so much info.
It's a real modern family.
Oh, yes.
Oh, boy.
Some people are saying that Chad Daybell is like a spawn of Satan.
Well, probably.
That he's not a prophet. That his prophecies are of satanic.
He's a dark
origin.
angel. He's a fallen angel.
He's a fallen angel. Well, if you know any info or if you've seen them around Hawaii,
Yeah, if you've seen them hanging out.
let us know. Melissa, where can people find us?
You can email us at webcrawlerspod@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at webcrawlerspod. We have a Facebook group. We have a Reddit page. And we're on Patreon.
Yes.
And leave us reviews.
Oh my God. Why is it that when you look up Chad Daybell images, a picture of Dolly Parton comes up? So Dolly Parton, 73, is wearing a sexed up gown with a thigh high slit at the 2019 CMAs. I'm not going to look more into it. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. The next court date is March 2nd. So we will do a little update then and let you guys know what is going on in this case. I am Allie Siegel.
I'm Melissa Stettin.
What's everyone's Venmos? My Venmo is Allison Siegel. Melissa, Allison-Siegel. Melissa, what's yours?
Melissa Stettin.
Maria, what's yours?
Lori Vallow.
Great.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye. Details and names and oh boy.
An Erios original.
Powered by Acast.